Welcome back, everyone. We are live on Facebook, so I want to say hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We will share the show later on. My next guests have been with me once before. I am so excited about bringing them on, and so are you going to be. This is going to be a lot of fun. And I have with me Sheila and Lewis Rose, and they're the owners of a cruise planners franchise. I want to welcome you to the show. Today, before we came on, we were talking a lot about, what's going on in the world of cruising, and you do lots more than just cruising with people. I want you to tell everybody first a little bit about yourselves and why people should use you.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for having us back on. We're excited to be here. And why people should use us? Well, just let me give you an example. Yesterday I was at somebody's house delivering some paperwork, which we do deliver before they go on to a cruise. And they thanked me and said, I am never going to do this myself again. You took out every ounce of hassle for me. And we also get testimonials like that.
Absolutely.
People have a great time.
And here's the thing, is that it's a free service. So it just makes sense. And I think people don't realize that not only do you make it easy, this is another really big reason. You can get deals
Absolutely.
that nobody else can get.
Right.
That, you can't just find
Correct.
online. Go ahead.
Well, the cruise companies put out deals and they put it to us. They can't get them out of the general public, so they become unknown unless you call us to ask what's going on. There could be a weekly $100 off, $200 off, different packages on the ship that they're giving away to buy now. And this never gets out there because it'd be impossible for them to get every cruise, everyone out there. But
Sure.
it comes to us on a daily basis, and we can find them for you.
So there's a great reason to call them, because number one, they're gonna make it so super simple for everybody.
And we have fun doing it.
You love what you do.
We do.
I know you love what you do. It exudes from you both, okay? And you love servicing, and that's what this is. You are servicing people to be able to have the time of their life, because
Right.
when they have the time of their life, they're gonna tell everybody about it.
And referrals are the most important thing. And you know what? Travel is back. And people can't wait to travel right now. We're stuck in the house for a long time with COVID. And we're beyond that now, please.
Praise God, yes we are.
But, and we do land, we do sea, we do all inclusives, we do, you name it, bike trips. We can put anything together for you.
Right, I want people to understand that when they say cruise planners, they think that, but it's
Right.
anything, any kind of travel that you're looking for, they are the people to call. First of all, I'm gonna give out the phone number, which is 480-297-4964. Their website is travelhelp4u.com. So you can go up there and you can check them out and see what they're all about and see how they can help you have the time of your life and make your plans so easy. Go ahead.
Well, remember that because we are the #1 franchise in the country and the largest, all the vendors that we deal with give us special deals on a lot of our cruises, a lot of our resorts, a lot of our all-inclusive. They give us special rates or special credits that no one else gets. So that's very important.
Yeah, I want to get that, and if I get my service done for free by you, it just makes sense. Is what my point is.
Yeah, we
We do a lot of things, although a wonderful trip would be an all-inclusive vacation to an island or something. Boats, ships have become the biggest thing because they take you to more places and you see things better because you can get excursions with professional tourists.
Mm-hmm.
So it just become unbelievable, the amount of people that are traveling now, and they're going for it. As a matter of fact, we're booking all the way into 2026.
Here's another thing you said before you came on that's very important for people to listen up on this. You want to get on your plans now. because you don't wanna wait. This is something that you have said over and
So
over and over
important.
again.
If you wait, first of all, if you wait, the longer you wait, the higher the price goes up. As demand goes up, pricing goes up. But also, if you wait, like right now, some people are looking for different vacations to go on this summer. We work really hard to try and find you the right vacation, but some of those if you're doing a cruise, a lot of them are fully booked, or the resorts are fully booked. So it gets hard when you wait too long. But we do our best to find it for you. I've been working on one for a couple of days now, and we're coming to a conclusion of where they're gonna go and what they're gonna do. But it takes time.
And it doesn't matter where you're going, whether it's gonna be a cruise, whether it's gonna be something that is, even, you do river cruises too?
Oh, river cruises are
Right.
River
huge.
Right.
cruises, we do expedition cruises, we do, North Pole, South Pole, the Galapagos, you name it, we do it. But another thing to remember is the earlier you book, the better choice you get of your stateroom. So if you have something in mind and you wait too long, you may not be able to get that stateroom that you've been dreaming of.
So again, I say the first thing to do is put the number in your phone, because you know what, you're gonna be thinking
Absolutely.
about right now, it's boiling hot here, I wanna get out of here. But you wanna get out and make your plans now because it's hot, it doesn't matter, it doesn't change here in Arizona, that's gonna happen no
It's
matter what.
just gonna get hotter.
Right, so call them direct, their phone number is 480, it's 297-4964. The website, it's their new website, they're so excited about it. It's travel help, the number 4, the letter U.com. It is a free service to you. It just makes sense because they're gonna get you deals that probably nobody else can, and that's really
Right.
important. You also were really excited about, the biggest ship
Oh my God.
is about ready to drop.
Right, and that, I believe, is the Icon of the Sea from Royal Caribbean International. And talk about a family ship.
Let's talk about it.
They have everything. They have a full water park. What more can you want on a ship? A full
exactly.
water
Of
park.
course, you're going to want to go from the water to the water on the water park.
They even have slide surfing.
Wow.
So they have a zillion restaurants. They have entertainment. They have everything and anything you want. But there are a lot of new ships that just went out on the water. The Sun Princess through Princess Cruise Line. In fact, I'm going on it in
Ooh.
October.
You must be excited.
I'm ready.
Uh-huh.
I go on any vacation that comes my way.
I'm sure.
And you can do a cruise that is just, a simple cruise to a very, very extreme cruise. We have world cruises. We have people going around the world, not necessarily 360 days,
Right.
but they can pick how many days they want.
It's so amazing.
It's so much fun.
There is so much out there for people to enjoy, and now everyone wants to get out and do that. We also have a magazine that you put out really
Yeah.
quickly that you want to get out there.
There's a
Let me
world
put it
out there.
Go ahead. Go ahead. and
There's
talk
a
about
whole world out there, and we publish this magazine twice a year, giving you new ideas about where to go and how to go. And this is just finishing up, and our new one is coming out in a couple weeks.
I'll tell you something, folks. I know people were stuck in for the last couple of years. They were stuck there, no longer have to be. And you want to call them because not only are they going to make it so easy for you, they're going to get you deals, obviously, that other people can't because you are with the largest, the biggest franchise out there in travel. It's a free service to you. They're going to help you and make it so simple. Their phone number is 480-297-4964. It's travel help, the number 4, the letter U.com. Hang tight, we're going to be back in just a minute. We're going to go to a break here, but we're live on Facebook. So you can take those off and we're going to talk live on Facebook right now, okay?
Okay.
And
Okay.
so tell me, I know that you have one that you're going to be going on in October.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Well, in October, I'm going to our company's convention in Florida, and luckily it'll be a little bit cooler there. in October, and I'm going on the inaugural, what they're calling the inaugural cruise of the Sun Princess for a few
Wow.
days.
Let me ask you something. They have a lot of different cruises out there. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter. What are some for somebody who just, they can't do a really long when they work? What do you suggest for people?
Well, because we live here in Phoenix, there are actually cruises that go out of California,
Mhm.
and they can be anywhere from 3 days on. They go to Mexico, they go all the way up to Alaska, they go up the coast, they go to Hawaii, they go to Bora Bora and Tahiti, which is what we're trying to set up
From
for
what I
ourselves
know, the
now.
Alaskan cruise is really
That's
phenomenal.
number one right now in the summertime.
So can you tell me if I've hit almost everything that you talked about a little bit before you came on, or is there something there that you want to get out?
Well, just also don't forget the river cruises.
Okay, I did mention that,
Yep,
but we will.
river cruises,
Okay.
people love. These are your smaller ships that get into ports that the larger ships cannot get into.
Okay,
And Viking is still number one, but there's Ama Waterways, there is
Princess,
oh, Celebrity has 3 ships in the Galapagos that stay there year round. So there's Windstar, which Windstar actually has a couple boats with sails on them. And it's just since we're in this every day, and Louis will tell you too, just being online with the cruise lines, watching their webinars, talking to their people, it is amazing what's going on in travel.
anything
I was
else?
just gonna say, with all the people that we represent, and we represent probably almost every ship company in the world, whatever you can imagine, we can build it for you. Just
Now,
call
we
us
need to
up,
do
tell
this
us what you're
giveaway, I
looking
don't
to
know
do.
if you want to.
No, we can't.
Okay. It'll be shorter, but that next time I'll know that you do want to do that. I didn't mention it, it's so.
It's okay.
And also, there are also vacation plans, it doesn't have to necessarily be a cruise, am I correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. I just want to bring that
I
up
put a
too.
lot of resorts together.
I just want to say that too.
Yeah. And tours. Tours.
Oh, okay.
Let's not forget tours.
So welcome back, everyone. We're talking vacation right now. And at the break, we've been talking to Facebook Land. And I wanted to get it out to everybody out there that, when you think about cruise planners, that's what they think it's only cruises. But it is not. At the break, you were telling me that you do a lot of resorts, right?
Yes.
You also do tours. Let's talk about some of those things that you do.
Okay, so we do tours, we do bike tours, we do land tours, we do any kind of tour you can think of. So if you want to tour Europe, we can set up any kind of tour in Europe that you want, or in Iceland, which is another one of my bucket lists.
Yeah.
And the Antarctic, so you can see the penguins,
Wow.
the Galapagos.
Mhm, mhm.
These are all places you can tour. And how about a safari?
Wow. Oh, I know somebody who would love that. Yes.
Yeah, safaris are wonderful. You get to see the animals, you get to photograph, you get to go close up. We've even seen people who've gone on safaris and they're eating dinner in their little hut, and the animals just stick their head right in, giraffes and everybody. They want a little nibble of what you're getting. So
And what about the resorts?
we do any kind of resort that you can imagine all over the world. You can do all-inclusive like Louis was telling you, or you can just book it any way you want to. But also for those resorts, we do reunions. We do company vacations where you take your top workers or your whole company, whatever you want. We also do wedding planning and weddings, because in the tropicals, they love the weddings.
Destination weddings are
Destination
big.
weddings. So it's everything and anything if you can imagine it, Louis and I will find it.
So their phone number is 480-297-4964. The website is help, the number 4, the letter U.com. And at the break, they said, you know what, we're gonna have some fun today, and we're gonna open up the lines of the audience for everyone to get a gift certificate of $100 when you book a vacation through them, whatever it is. And of course, it within a year, you said that the last
Yes.
time. So, but they want you to be able to enjoy yourself, and they're gonna give you a $100 gift certificate towards your vacation. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You don't have to book it today, but we would love for you to get on this, because you do need to book your trips early.
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 The earlier the better.
Why use them? Number 1, because they're fun. Number 2, also, because they're gonna make this so easy for you. A lot of people are trying to do these things by themselves. Yeah, you can, but guess what? You don't have to do any of the work. They're gonna find you the best prices, and they're gonna get you the deals, because they're the ones that are gonna get the deals, because they own the biggest franchise that's out there when it comes to cruise planning. I know it's called Cruise Planners, but it should be called Everything Planner, because really,
It should.
any kind of trip that you can think of, they can do for you. It's a free service, so it makes sense to have them do the work for you. It's 480-297-4964. Also, what you know is you know about these places. You get to go to some of them. You get to frequent them, so you get to know what's good to do, what's not so good to do, right?
Absolutely, and we know the waters for when you're cruising. There's a lot of new ports opening up. Port Canaveral, Galveston, more in California. Costa Rica.
So, and being that you're here in Arizona, a lot of them, you said they go right out of California,
Mhm.
so you don't have to, it's cost effective.
It's it is,
Well, it's cost effective because you can drive to the West Coast in 4 to 5 hours to
Right.
Los Angeles or San Diego, and take a shorter cruise down to the Mexican Riviera, something like that, if you're looking for 5 or 6 days away from the house. Or if you want to be even bigger, you can take a trip out from the West Coast and go to Hawaii, and eventually work your way down all the way to Tahiti and Bora Bora and those. So
we gotta get Carol on one.
there is
Yeah.
there is that incentive where you don't have to come up with an airfare where you have to fly 2,000 miles to get
Right.
on the boat.
It makes a lot of sense too. Now, you were talking about being that river cruises, they're so much fun, and a lot of people don't realize, maybe you don't wanna be rocking and rolling right, maybe you just wanna
Yeah.
go down the river.
Some people cannot rock and roll. We
Right.
talked to a lot of them. River cruises are usually a much smoother ride. They're set up very, very differently when you go down the river. And when you get to a place in the morning and you get off the ship and you stay there for a much longer period of time, and a lot of sightseeing, again, a lot of excursions, and a lot of those cruises also have special chefs who come to be a guest. They have guest speakers. They have professional tour guides right on the cruise with you, because they're smaller ships, so they
And
can do that.
Again, there's some people that can't do those bigger ones,
Right.
or you want something smaller because it's more affordable too. There's other reasons why.
Well, a river cruise is nice because they're all small ships, so you don't have the hassle getting on and getting off. So when you do go into a port, you basically have the full day there. And there's cities with history to them and artwork to them as you go anywhere from Northern Europe all the way through Europe and to places like Croatia and that sort of thing. Or
You
you
said
can
that-
take one down the Amazon, or you can take them in Africa too.
And what about the Great Lakes? There are now
Oh my
Great
God.
Lakes.
Yeah, we have them right here is what I was gonna say too. Yeah.
We are from the Great Lakes area, and I can tell you the Great Lakes are gorgeous, and the Great Lakes go just through the Great Lakes, or they go all the way through, up to Canada, and don't forget, train is becoming a very popular
So
way
you
of
see,
travel.
it doesn't have to be a cruise in order to work with them. And so trains are also very popular.
Oh, yes, they're beautiful,
And so much fun. And again, you could take your family on those too,
absolutely.
right? Now, they're offering for anyone that books a vacation with them, you're gonna get a $100 gift certificate towards it when you book it with them. You don't have to do it right away, but they would love you to. Their number direct, it's area code 480-297-4964, or you can call me and I'll get you connected with them. Everyone's gonna get that from me. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Check them out. It's Travel Help, the number 4, the letter U.com. I also wanted you to say that I know that you were talking about, I have to mention it because I know a lot of people love it, is the Alaskan cruise that everyone loves it during the summer. They love to go.
Number one place in the summer just about is Alaska.
Mhm.
And I have to tell you, and Louis will confirm it, it's my favorite place ever.
I'm sure.
It is so magnificent. And I always recommend, you can do just the sea, but I always recommend land and sea, because when you go through the land and it is breathtaking, and you go to Denali, and then you go and you
See the glaciers.
Seriously.
That's-
Oh,
Yeah,
to
there's
see-
nothing like
You
that.
have to go 2 or 3 times to see everything that there is to see in Alaska.
Sure.
as a matter of fact, in next July, I have a group going out to Alaska, land and sea, if anybody's interested. I've got a couple more cabins left at a fabulous price. Louis and I are going on it because we've gotta get back to Alaska.
Yeah.
And
that is when?
Next July.
Next July.
25.
So, again, you really want to make sure that you book your plans now.
Now,
For
because
that
I
time
only
of
have
year?
a couple left.
And also, again, I want to stress, because through them, you're going to get deals that you will not find yourself. That's for sure.
And can I mention one other
Yeah,
thing?
of course.
If you
It's your
have a
turn.
disability, we will work with that disability, and so will everybody else that we work with. So if you are disabled in any way, whether you need a wheelchair, a Mobi, if you if you're deaf,
Just a
whatever,
walker.
or just a walker, we can accommodate, we will find you the accommodations that you need, and I feel that's very important, just because there are a lot of people with disabilities who think they can't travel, and they can.
You know, this is, when I listen to you, it's all about service. And I
Correct.
think that is the most important thing that you're all about, is helping people have the time of their lives and making sure that if they're gonna do something like this, that they're gonna do it correctly. Because, you know, a lot of times, I know I did something one time that I was sorry I did some of the things that I did, and if I only knew that I could call someone like you, and that it's a free service, you would have made my trip so much more fun, and I probably wouldn't have done what I did, that's for sure.
We always want everybody to have the great time, and we wanna treat people like we personally wanna be treated.
Absolutely. So today, what would be your final words for everybody?
Give us a call and mention Carol's name so that we know you're calling from Carol, so you get that $100 gift certificate. And let's get that trip and your wonderful vacation planned now. Let's start filling that bucket list.
That number to call them directly, it's 480-297-4964. Their website is Travel Help, the number 4, the letter U.com. They're offering for everyone that books a vacation with them, and it doesn't have to be a cruise. It could be the river cruise. It could be a train ride. It could be a tour. Whatever you want, they're going to offer you a $100 gift certificate. Tell them that you heard it on Networking Arizona. You can call them me, and I'll get you connected with them. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100, or call them direct and tell them you want to go and have fun and you want them to make it easy for you. That number is 480-297-4964. It's Travel Help, the number 4, the letter U.com.